Always a pleasure being with you. Thank you, Colette,
You're welcome.
and th and thank you everyone for joining. And I'll say good afternoon and welcome to Strengthen Your Bones with Mitch Menick. I'm Bill, one of your co-hosts, together with Francis, and also in the background and has been helpful is Richard. So we're here to help make this possible, and really glad that you all joined. Mitch brings his class to us every Monday afternoon at 12 p.m. Pacific. And to join, just click the link that you'll get in your email or in Mitch's newsletter before it begins, about 5, 10 or so minutes before class. And there's no need to register in advance every Monday, so regularity. So please join. And, Colette will post the link in chat. And may I say, if this is one of your first times to join, please be sure that you've talked with your doctor to be sure your doctor agrees this class is great for you. We think it is, but we want your doctor to agree too. Now, during class, please keep your audio on mute to eliminate background noise. But after class, we'll have a chat session and we'll encourage you to raise your hand. I'll see that and I'll call on you. And we really seek all comments and observations. And if that's confusing, please make an observation in chat. And we also welcome the emoticons. But this helps us to make the class the best possible for you. And may I also encourage you to look at the links to Mitch's other classes because with Mitch, you can have a class just about every day of the week. And in sum, thank you everyone for being here. And now let's start with Mitch Menick in bone strengthening. Mitch.
Bill, excellent job. Wonderful. And speaking of every day of the week, I'm considering we're adding a couple of classes on Tuesday and Thursday. So I have a little survey out for you guys if you'd take a moment to do that. Not now, not during class, but after class or later. Colette has a link in the chat she'll be posting so that you guys can take that survey. And it was in your newsletter that you got today. So if you haven't already done the survey, please do that. I'm going to close the survey out by next Monday. So you can do the class standing or sitting, make it work for you. Let's hop to it. We have a lot to accomplish here. So we're going to start with body tapping. So if you're wearing glasses, you might want to take them off for a moment while we tap around the eyes. But let's start at the top of the head, all around the flat bone. Now remember to enjoy yourself while you're doing the class. Don't overdo it. A little dab will do you. I'm telling you, all you have to do is show up and do what you can do and enjoy the time. We're not 20 anymore, so don't overdo it. And all around, do the crown up on top of the head. Come on down behind the head bone where the head bone touches the neck muscle, behind the ears, above the ears, right on top of the ears. And now take your thumb and finger and pinch up and down the ears. Then all around the temples, all over the temples. And then do the forehead, all over the forehead. Now, right in between the eyes, but up a little bit, this is your mind's eye, your sixth chakra, a major energy center in the body. Yeah. And we have 366 in total of these energy centers. And then all around the eyebrows. 7 of them are your main chakras. You've probably heard about that. And then outside edges of the eyes. Come on top of the eyes, on top of the eye sockets, below the eyes, on top of the eye sockets. And then below the nose and the upper level of the gum line. Staying on the gum line, go up to the back teeth, then back down to the front. This makes you look good. Tapping is very good for the face. On the lower jaw, on the gum line, come up, back teeth, and then back down, and all around the chin. Your chinny chin. Underneath the jawbone, start coming up the jawbone, behind the jaw where the soft tissue below the ears, right in there. This is glandular, very sensitive. Now we do scrunchy face and open face. You make a tight fist, really tight. On the count of three, you do just the opposite. It's called open face. The eyes are open up wide for a good stretch in the eyes, and then stick the tongue out to stretch the jaw. Make a sound to put some energy into it. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Two more times. Give it a good scrunch, taste you can. This really makes you look good and good for your whole body. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, one more time. Give it a good squeeze, tight you can. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh yeah, makes your face nice and red. All right, put the left ear to left shoulder, extend the right arm, take the left hand with pressure where the shoulder's connecting to the neck, top the shoulder, top the bicep, elbow coming down the forearm to the wrist, top the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist coming up the forearm. When we do the exercise, you don't have to do all of them. Make it work for you. Don't overdo it. Elbow, tricep, armpit, upper part of the chest, left ear, right shoulder, shoulder connects to the neck, top of the shoulder, bicep, elbow, coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist, coming up the forearm to the elbow, tricep, armpit, okay, upper part of the chest. Now, follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. So let me go first. And if you do a good job, you'll end up laughing at the end because you'll blow out all the steam, all the stagnant energy. So you're just good and fresh. Here we go. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ho! Ho ho! Ho ho ho! He! He he! He he he! Okay, let yourself go. Yeah. Laughter's a good thing for you. Yeah. Just felt it out. Yeah. Okay, come on down to the other one. Oh, boy, I love that. I love it. All right, now do your kidneys, tailbone, buttocks. Come on down the back of the legs. Come up the insides, and they go right to the hips. Come on down the outsides. Now, when you come up the front of the legs, hang out at the knees, all around the knees. Come up your thighs. Now, cross your hands, place them on the shoulders, sweep down to the toes, saying it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. Use pressure when you sweep. Yeah, just smoothing out the energy. All right, let's start. Little vibration. Feet are hip width apart. Bounce the knees, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. And then just let the head relax. And now we'll have a little shake of the palms, actually shaking very vigorously, and then wiggle the hips. And then shimmy the shoulders, and then bobble the head. So now we're all shook up. Let it all go. Shake, rattle, and roll. Here we go. And I'll stop. Feel the tingling in your palms, your fingers. Now, leg stretch. Step forward with your right foot. Hands in the hips. Locked front knee. When you inhale, the body expands. When you exhale, sink into the back of the leg. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale a little deeper into the stretch. 2 more. Inhale and exhale, going deeper. Hold for 1 more time through the nose. Inhale and exhale, sinking deeper. Now slowly on the inhale, bring it up. When we exhale, shake it up, kick it out. Stretching is so good for the body. Other side the same way. It's inhale and exhale. Come on down. We should do a whole class of stretching. It's so valuable to you. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale a little deeper into the stretch. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale even deeper into the stretch. Now, when you inhale, slowly come up. We exhale, we straighten up. Now, kick the legs out. Now, we're going to do 3 heart opening breaths and then stretch both the back of the both legs. Palms in front of the abdomen, sink into the back of the calves. And inhale, stretch it out. And exhale, come on down for 2 more times. Inhale, nice big stretch. And exhale, 1 more goes to forward bend. Inhale and stretch. Now, when you exhale, lock the knees, hinge at the hips. You come down to where you don't come down any further. We're trying not to curve the back. We're just letting the weight of the body pull on the back of the legs. Then we do 3 breaths here. Inhale, body expands. When we exhale, we just relax deeper into the stretch. Okay, 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, going deeper into the stretch. One more time. Inhale and exhale even deeper into the stretch. Now, when you inhale, bend the knees and pivot up. When we exhale, we straighten up. Now we're ready to start a little balance of plates. So step forth your right foot, put both palms out, take the left palm, put it behind you, face up behind your back, like you're holding a plate back there. Now focus on the plate you're holding in the front palm and sink into a squat. So inhale, we'll rise, exhale, we'll sink as we make the circles. We do 2 circles, 2 breaths on this one. So inhale, we rise, bring the palm into the chest, elbow and shoulder up, circle the palm, point to the right, and exhale, bend the knees and push to the right. You feel it in your hip. Now gyrate the hip and bend the elbows. You come up over your head. We're rising, palm is staying upwards, and exhale, we're sinking as we return back down. Okay, let's do 2 more times. So through the nose, inhale to the chest, elbow and shoulder up, circle the palm, and exhale for a nice stretch through your bicep. Now over the head we go. Inhale, gyrate the hip and come over the head, and exhale. This is a whole body stretch, one of my favorite stretches. I just love this. One more time. Inhale and exhale, stretch it out. Inhale over the head and exhale. Very nice. Now bring this foot back as you inhale, we rise, and exhale, we sink. Let's do the other side. Inhale, we rise, stepping out to the left, and exhale, the palms face up. Take this right palm, put it behind your face up, hidden behind your back. We're in this squat. So inhale, we rise, come underneath the arm, elbow and shoulder up, circle a palm, point to the left, and exhale, sink and bend to the left. You feel it in your hip here too. Now gyrate that hip. Inhale, and then bend the elbow to come over the head. We're rising. As we exhale, we're sinking. Okay, we're going to do 2 more times. So through the nose, inhale and exhale. Feels so good. Inhale over the head and exhale. We have 1 more to go. Through the nose, inhale and exhale. Inhale over the head. Oh, yeah, I love this. And exhale. Okay, let's bring this foot back. As we inhale, we rise. Exhale, we sink. Let's do both hands together. We'll take a half step to the right first. So inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Lean to the right. Inhale, we rise. Half step to the left. And exhale, we sink with the palms face out. 2 circles, 2 breaths, 3 sets. So first one, inhale, we rise, straighten the legs, bring the palms into the chest, elbows and shoulders up, circle the palms. Exhale, we sink and stretch through the back and the bicep. Okay, over the head we go. Inhale, crisscross over the head, stretching through the abdominals. And exhale, we sink. Okay, we got 2 more sets. So through the nose, inhale, come underneath the arm, nice stretch here. And exhale, stretch that way. And inhale, stretch this way. Oh, it feels so good. And exhale, 1 more time. Through the nose, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, bring the feet back. So inhale, we rise, half step from the right. Exhale, we sink, half step from the left. On the inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Okay, we're going to do overhead press. We're going to do right, left alternating. And so weights are whatever you want them to be. They're optional. You don't have to use too much weight. We're just think of it as a stretching routine, and weights are additional if you like. But it's really good if you can use weight because it helps the bones increase their density. And that's what a lot of us want to do. So inhale to the shoulders and exhale. Our feet are hip width apart. So we begin with an inhale. We exhale, straighten the right arm and twist the palm forward. And inhale, now the left side. Exhale and inhale, back to the right. Exhale and inhale. And left side, exhale, nice stretch to the side. And that's 2, back to the right. Exhale, inhale, right, left. Exhale, that's 3. Exhale, inhale, stretch, that's 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale. As we exhale, let's recover from that nice stretch through our core area. Now take a breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, shin the shoulders, bob the head, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, and just loosen up the body. All right, let's do both hands at the same time. So inhale to the shoulders and exhale. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, straighten both arms and twist the palms forward, stretching through the abdomen, and inhale, return. Exhale, reach up and stretch. And inhale, that's 2. Can you feel the abdomen? And 3. Exhale. And 4. Feels so good. Exhale. 5 more. Exhale. Last 4. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. No more. Then inhale and exhale. This is why we exercise, because it makes us feel so good. Now take a breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists and the shoulders, bob the head, kick those legs out, wiggle the hips, just loosen up the body. Okay. Now we're going to do an overhead press with a side step. We're going to do all 10 of the right side. So inhale to the shoulders and exhale. We begin with an inhale. When we exhale, tap right and stretch. Arms up and straight. And inhale, same side. Exhale and 2. Exhale and 3. Stepping wide and stretch. That's 4. Exhale. Inhale. 5 more. Exhale. Inhale. 4 to go. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. Just 2 to go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. No more. Then inhale. As you exhale, lower the arms. Take a breath through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Take 1 more breath through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Nicely done. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, the shoulders, bob the head, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, and just loosen up the body. Let everything relax. Let's do the left side. So inhale to the shoulders and exhale. We begin with an inhale. We exhale, tap left and stretch. And inhale. That's 1. Again, exhale and 2. Exhale and 3. What a nice stretch. That's 4. Exhale. 5 more. Exhale. 4 more. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. No more. Then inhale. As we exhale, we realize what a great way to build the cardio here. Now take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Take 1 more breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, shoulders, bob the head, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, and just loosen up the body. Now we're going to do a bent over row. So feet are about hip width apart. So we bend the knees, so we sink straight down. We hinge at the hip so we don't curve the back. And then all we do is pull the weights to the chest. We do 10. So inhale. When you exhale, pull them up and inhale back down. Exhale up and inhale. That's 2. Exhale and 3. Exhale and 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 to go. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale, pivot up. Then when you exhale, we straighten the knees, so we're protecting the back. Take a breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Then bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, the shoulders, bob the head, kick the legs out. We're going to do a squat punch. I'm going to lower my weights. So squat punch is extending your arms out in front of us. So our feet are hip width apart. So we bend the knees and we sink, then inhale the weights to the chest and exhale. Now from here, we're going to rise up on the exhale and punch. So we begin with an inhale. On the exhale, we rise up with our right, extend the right arm, and inhale, come down. Now we do the left side. Exhale, reach out, the palm goes facing down, and inhale, that's 1. Back to the right now. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, that's 2. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, that's 3. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, That's 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Exhale, really reach out and inhale. Straighten that arm. 4 to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale, straighten the knees. As you exhale, we lower the arms. Take 2 breaths here through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists and the shoulders. Kick the legs out. Loosen up the body. Let's put the weights down for a moment and stretch out of this a little bit. So just bring a little vibration first. So bounce the knees, relax the arms, relax the shoulders, shake the palms, wiggle those hips, and then shim the shoulders and bobble the head. So you're all shook up. Okay, now 3 heart opening breaths, sink into the back of the calves. Big breaths here. So through the nose, the body loves the oxygen. And exhale and come on back down for 2 more times. Through the nose, big, nice, big breath. And exhale. Okay, 1 more time. Through the nose. Inhale, we stretch. Now when you exhale, we lock the knees to hinge at the hips. We want to stretch the back of the legs. You want to keep your back straight though. So breathing into it, we inhale. When you exhale, we go a little deeper into that stretch. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale even deeper. Okay, 1 more time. Inhale. When we exhale, we're even sinking deeper now. When you inhale this time, you bend the knees and pivot up. When we exhale, we straighten up. All right, now we're going to do an overhead tricep extension. So grab weights that you love. Exercise just makes you feel good. So just the key is not to overdo it. Don't do more weight than you're feeling good about. Okay, so inhale up and exhale. Lower the weights behind the head. We begin with an inhale. We exhale, extend the arms, straighten those elbows and stretch through the abdomen. And inhale, return. Exhale, reach up and inhale. That's 2. Exhale and 3. Exhale, nice stretch for the core. 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale up and exhale. Lower the arms down by the side. Take 2 breaths through the nose. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Nicely done. Now we're going to do a tricep kickback. So we sink, we bend the knee straight down, we hinge at the hip, and inhale the weights to the chest. And when you exhale, pull the elbows back. From here, we kick back and hold it for a second. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, kick back and hold it, and inhale. That's 1. Exhale, and 2. Exhale, that's 3. Exhale, that's 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale, pivot up. When we exhale, we straighten the knees and lower the arms. Take 2 breaths through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Okay, 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, kick the legs out, and then wiggle the hips and just shim the shoulders and bobble the head. Okay, we're all shook up. Okay, now let's do a step back. This is one of my favorites. I have so much fun doing the step back. We put our, we're going to swing the arms back as we step back. So we put the toe down and then the heel. So we're flat-footed as we have a good basis of support as we're doing the swing. So bring the weights to the chest. So inhale to the chest and exhale. We begin with an inhale. When you exhale, toe, heel, and swing. And inhale, return. Now the other side, left side. Exhale, toe, heel, and swing. And inhale, that's 1. Back to the right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're at 3. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, 3 more, exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more, exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more, exhale, inhale, exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale, lower the arms down. Take a breath through the nose, inhale, and exhale. That deserves 1 more breath through the nose, inhale, and exhale. Nicely done. Now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, shim the shoulders, bob the head, kick those legs out, wiggle the hips, and just loosen up the whole body. Now we're going to do standing on one leg. We're going to bring the knee up. So we're going to bring the right knee up first as we do an arm curl. So put the right toe out. So we're already standing on that left leg. We begin with an inhale. We exhale, knee up, and inhale, toe down. Exhale, and 2. Exhale, and 3. Exhale, and 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale. Take another breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Okay, now bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists and shoulders, kick the legs out, wiggle the hips, and just loosen up. Let's do the left side. So we're standing on the right leg now. Put the left toes out. We begin with an inhale. We exhale, knee up, and inhales, toes down. Exhale, and 2. Exhale, and 3. Exhale, and 4. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, last 4. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale. Take another breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Then bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists and the shoulders. Kick the legs out, loosen up the body. Now let's do you can either do a lunge or a curtsy, kind of. I like to put my right leg behind the left and squat. If that's too much, just step straight back and do an arm curl. So they're all arm curls. So we begin with an inhale. We exhale, come down and squat and curl, and inhale. Now we alternate side. Exhale, squat and curl, back to the right. Exhale, inhale left. Exhale, back to the right. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, we're at 3 now. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, this is so good for the hips. 4. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 5 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 4 to go. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, no more. Then inhale and exhale. Bend the elbows, wiggle the wrists, shim the shoulders, kick the legs out, loosen up the body. We're done with weights. Now let's stretch out of this a little bit so we get that lactic acids moved out so it's not coagulating in any one spot. Very healthy to do these stretches. So bring our feet together, put the palms by the side. We're going to reach up the right, left, both at the same time. 3 sets. Begin with an inhale. When you exhale, right side up and stretch, and inhale to the left. Exhale, stretch. Now inhale, both. Exhale, and back to the right. Exhale, inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, both. Exhale, 1 more set, right side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, back to the both. Exhale, and inhale, come on down and exhale. Now let's do the shoulders, right? First, inhale, up, 1, 2, 3, exhale, left. Inhale, up, 1, 2, 3, exhale, both. Inhale, up, 1, 2, 3, exhale, back to the right. Inhale, up, 1, 2, 3, exhale, left. Inhale up, inhale, exhale. Okay, both. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, exhale. One more set. Right side. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Left. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Both. Inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Now drop the left ear to left shoulder. Extend the right arm out. If you feel a nice stretch in the neck as an option, you could take this left hand and wrap it around for a little bit of weight. I want you to sink into a squat. So inhale, we rise. And exhale, we relax and sink into the stretch. 2 more times. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Okay, one more time. Through the nose, inhale. And exhale, sink. Now, this time when you inhale, we start unwinding out of this. We rise and exhale, just relax and bob the head. Okay, let's do the same thing at the other side. So put your right, first of all, sink into a squat. Extend the right arm. Right ear, right shoulder as an option. You can wrap it around. Now here we go. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Inhale, we rise, creating the pressure. When we exhale, we just relax into the stretch. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we relax. Now this time when you inhale, we start unwinding out of this. We're rising, and exhale, we're relaxing, just loosening it up. Now, with our feet hip width apart, just bounce the knees, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Shake the palms, wiggle the hips, shimmy those shoulders, bob the head. So you're all shook up, let everything relax. Now stop. Palms from the abdomen, sink into the back of the calves. 3 heart opening breaths. It's inhale and stretch. And exhale, come down for 2 more times. Through the nose, inhale, big wide stretch. And exhale, one more goes to forward bend. Inhale and stretch. Now when you exhale, lock the knees. Hinge at the hips for this beautiful stretch in the back of the legs. Keep the back straight. Breathing into it, we inhale, the body's expanding, we're aware of that. But when we exhale, we're aware of the body relaxing into the stretch. So you bring your mind into the body. 2 more, inhale. And exhale a little deeper into that stretch. Okay, one more time. Inhale. And exhale, that feels so good. Now when you inhale, bend the knees and pivot up. And then when we exhale, we straighten up. Let's conclude by saying thank you. And we take a sip of water. And let me turn it back to you, Bill.